Hi everyone, welcome to Sacred Journey with Varin Gill. I am Varin Gill and this is my YouTube channel where I share all things spirituality, astrology, sexuality, tantric energies, and anything else in the space of esotericism that I find has completely changed my life. So today's video is about the upcoming new moon in Leo. The new moon in Leo is happening this Saturday, the 23rd of August. Depending where you live, for some countries it will be at night on the 22nd of August. And if you're in the Eastern Hemisphere, as I am, it'll be on the 23rd of August. And this new moon is in the sign of Leo. Just to remind everyone, I am doing astrology using Vedic astrology. I'm a Vedic astrologer. I do Vedic astrology birth charts, and this cycle is a new moon in Leo cycle. So the moon is starting a brand new cycle, 30-day cycle in the sign of Leo. Of course, the moon will be moving into a new sign every 2.5 to 3 days. But the general energy, the general movement of this moon, as for any new moon, depends on the start date of the moon. So the theme of this moon, this new moon in Leo, is a rebirth. Now, this new moon in Leo is happening very close, pretty much conjunct to the South Node. The South Node in Vedic astrology is known as Ketu. So Ketu is our past lives, all those aspects of us that somehow make us feel like we have attachments, we have deep baggage, deep karmic feelings about things. This is the South Node, and it's got a deep power over this new moon. The sun is also currently in Leo. The sun entered Leo on the 17th of August last weekend. So there's a lot of Leo energy with this moon. If you're a Leo, you're definitely going to be feeling this new moon. Now, what is a new moon? A new moon is basically a conjunction of the sun and the moon, right? So the sun and the moon are together. A full moon is the opposite. The sun is opposite the moon. But a new moon is where the sun and the moon is together. So this is considered a weak point for the moon. It's considered a weak point for the mind. So during a new moon, we normally do not do any activities that require a lot of mental effort. The new moon is actually a time for deeper spiritual work. The dark moon, just before the new moon, in fact, is a time for deep alchemy, very deep spiritual transformative work, if that's what you want to do. A dark moon is where the moon is dark. There is no more sunlight flowing through the moon before a brand new moon cycle begins. So when a new moon is in place, it's important to listen to the signs, listen to how you're feeling around the time of the new moon, to do with the themes such as inner work, being alone, being silent, allowing yourself to rest, and using this day for strategizing, for looking into the future, into what you want to do, but not exactly starting anything on this day. The energy isn't great to start something. It's a great time to feel into what you might want to start doing throughout this moon cycle. If you've liked what you've heard so far, please remember to like and subscribe and give me a comment. If you have any questions, please remember to do so in the video comment section below. Now, this new moon is asking us to come back to our true selves. With the sun and the moon conjunct, with a new moon very close to the South Node, it's a massive check on our ego. It's almost a demolition of the ego. That's what this new moon cycle is. And it happening in the sign of Leo, which is the child, the inner child, the heart. This new moon is asking us where it is that we're still holding on to ideas, concepts, aspects of ourselves that we are holding on to for the sake of being seen, being heard, and people pleasing. What are we still doing in our life that is coming from a place of trauma, not absolute consciousness? Conscious behavior would be where we're doing things from a space of honesty, authenticity. And how do you know when you're doing something from trauma is that you are doing it and you're not getting the fulfillment, the nourishment, the deep rest that the joy of doing something will give you. So if you're looking deep down inside to prove something to the world, that you're worthy, you're finally worthy, that is coming from a place of trauma. If you're doing something in this world to finally get these words from your parents, I am proud of you, I value you. If you're looking for these words from someone, you're doing it from a place of trauma. What you're doing should be coming from you, and it should be making you happy. Otherwise, you'll be going around in circles and finding that you're not feeling happy, no matter what you do. Having lots of money is a very important thing. It's a powerful thing. It gives you resources to change things, to make the world a better place. However, it doesn't necessarily give you happiness. So the relationship you have with money will tell you a lot about whether what you're doing is coming from a place of trauma or not. So this month, this new moon in Leo is asking us to cut off, really do a deep cleanse of all that we're still doing that isn't giving us the joy that we deserve to have in this life. So what I would recommend doing during this new moon in Leo is definitely a meditation, something that is inward, that is just with you. A full moon is the time for you to engage in activities with others. But a new moon is one where we tend to just be on our own with our family, with our close friends, because the moon is not in a place of power. Our mental self is not in this place of power. That doesn't mean we're going to make mistakes or we're going to have any difficulties with living life, but it means that we are being asked to give ourselves a break in that aspect of ourselves, just a little break. And we will find ourselves more refreshed, more supported if we use the moon cycles as they are meant to be used. So I tend to do moon cycle trainings. I tend to create groups, teaching sessions where we come together online or in person, and we do a walkthrough of an entire moon cycle together over a 30-day period. And if you're interested in this, please stay tuned. I will be sharing when I'll be doing this next to help you become more educated on how the moon cycle is actually working for you instead of against you, and how you can actually utilize the moon cycle to use the energies that we are supported by as much as possible, because the moon is constantly changing. So depending on where the moon is in someone's birth chart, you can tell what it is that's really going to be affecting their moods, because the moon is constantly changing. It's waxing and it's waning. It is moving through different signs every 2.5, 3 days. It is moving through different degrees in a sign very quickly through a month. So All of these do cause inner shifts, but they're actually opportunities for us to grasp what isn't complete, what isn't healed, and heal that. So do stay tuned for when I'll be doing my next moon cycle training. Finally, let's do a card pull for this moon cycle. Let's see what the message is going to be for this month. Let's put that into 3. What is our new moon in Leo message? Here we go. Wow. Okay, it is the Lover's card. So we have the Lover's card. And this card really is all about us coming back to who we are, to that love that we carry inside us. The Lover's card, the number 6 card, is all about relationships. And the first relationship we have is with ourselves. And if you notice, there is the male and a female here, the aspects of the masculine and the feminine, as well as these angel wings and this flower over the top that is guiding us. So there's a huge experience of God, experience of deity during this time that we absolutely should pay attention to and listen to the messages, listen to the redirections. During this new moon, we will be having 2 eclipses. We'll be having a lunar eclipse on the 7th of September, followed by a solar eclipse on the 21st of September. And this is very significant because eclipses are redirections. And with this kind of deity, this kind of God-like energy supporting us through this, whatever is going to come up for us to let go of, for us to deal with finally, do not ignore that. I will be doing separate videos for the eclipses, so please watch out for that. But use this moon cycle to change your life. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Enjoy this 1-month experience of self-love, deep self-love. Once again, if you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. And I look forward to hearing from any messages from you. If you want to find out more about me, details are below. Bye for now.